Hey everybody, this is the Dating is Hard podcast. I'm your host, Joe Welkie. You can find out everything you need to know about the show at www.datingishardcomedy.com. You can follow the Instagram at datingishardcomedy. You can follow me on Instagram at Joe Welkie. If you want to see what I'm up to, when my show dates are and all that good stuff. The Dating is Hard live show is every fourth Wednesday at Pack Theater at 9:30. Pack is a by donation theater, which means if you can throw some extra money that you have their way, by all means go for it. But if you can't, guess what? You're still allowed to come and enjoy the show, have a blast, and really take it all in, you know? So this is the Dating is Hard podcast. This is a podcast about dating and relationships and love and sex and all that stuff. And what I've been doing lately has been I created Tinder and Bumble profiles with my profile stating that I'm looking for people to come on the podcast, you know, want them to share their wacky stories or if they have any kind of hard opinions about dating. And that's how I've been meeting about like 90% of my guests. But every once in a while we have something a little different. And today is a little different. Today I have Morgan Creed on the show. Morgan's a dancer. And Morgan and I actually met on a reality show that I did for MTV Digital. And she's got some funny-ass stories. We get into the background of the show that we did. You can learn a little bit more about that. And you can hear about some of the behind-the-scenes stuff of reality TV and dating game shows and stuff like that. So, without further ado, please enjoy my chat with Morgan Creed. Hey everybody, welcome to the Dating is Hard podcast. It's me, Joe, and today I have a very special guest with me. For people that have been listening for a while, what I've been doing is I've been on dating apps with my profile saying like, hey, if you have any interesting dating stories, if you have any interesting opinions or crazy shit's happening to you, and you want to come on a podcast and talk about it, hit me up. And then so I've got a lot of people doing that, but today, little different. Little bit of a different thing here. So,
I did not find you on Tinder.
You did not. You found me in a much more interesting relationship thing, I guess. So I got contacted through my website to do like a MTV game show, and it was called Flex on My Ex. It's on MTV Digital, I think, right?
Yeah, they're YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
I believe.
And they asked me to do it, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do it. And that is how I met our guest today. Morgan, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up? Dating is hard.
Fuck
Flex on my ex.
Flexing on exes, dating is hard, all that shit. I don't know when that show is coming out.
No idea.
But I don't know if we can say who win, but my first question to you is, Morgan, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a good way to start. What the fuck?
I'm going to be treating Morgan as a hostile witness right now.
My relationship life is hostile, to say the least.
How did you get contacted about doing that show?
Okay, so I saw the casting for it. Mm-hmm. Because they were casting, because you were a little different because you went on with your ex.
Yeah.
And they were casting specifically for like a single straight girl that was me, you know? So
checks all the like energetic boxes or whatever.
Submitted for it, yeah, exactly. They're like looking for like funny, outgoing, energetic, all-American, straight female. And I was like, yeah, that's me.
Did they really say all-American? There's no way that said that.
Well, I believe it might have, but I know for sure on the filming day when they were like trying to help me pick out what I was gonna wear, they're like, well, this one goes more with her all-American brand. And I was like, I don't know if I'm all-American at all. But, okay, so I submitted for it and then had a Skype interview with them. And then they contacted me like 2 weeks later and were like, hey, do you still want to do the show? Because we want you to be on episode 5.
That's awesome, dude.
I was like, why the fuck not? I'm like really obsessed with The Bachelor right now.
Dude, everybody is.
And like all of those different shows. So I was like, it can be my Bachelor moment.
There you go. And then you got to embarrass us. You got to see us embarrass ourselves.
That was fun. I love embarrassing, cringy moments. I hope everybody makes like at least 6 GIFs or like memes out of our show.
I also wonder like what the other people had to do and what were the other questions.
Right, because nobody else did the...
Yeah, so we had a physical...
That was just us, I'm pretty sure, because I'm a dancer.
Fuck, that sucks, dude.
I'm sorry that's my profession.
So what they had us do, there's like a couple rounds on this show, and like the first round was Morgan would ask me and 2 other guys questions about like, hey, if I'm having a bad day, like what would you do to make me feel better? And then we had to answer it, and then our ex is sitting behind us, our ex that we voluntarily brought, which I need to bring up something.
Yeah.
I need to bring up something about that. I also was
terrified going into the show because I was like, what fucking couples are exes but like want to go on this show and I have to like pick one of them to go out with? Like,
so do you know about that?
No, I don't know about that.
So
side.
Easy, one of the other contestants,
yeah.
I hung out with him the other night, and he was saying that me and Liv were the only people that had actually dated on that show. So he said that him and Amber never dated, and he said that Victor and his lady, Megan, they had met like that morning or something. So it's like, how the fuck did that happen?
What?
It's all been a ruse. You've been duped. I've been duped. Because when they emailed me, they were like, do you have an ex that would want to come on with you? I was like, yeah, totally. Liv would totally. Also, anybody listening, the ex that I brought on was Olivia Jekyll. She was on one of the earlier episodes. Liv and I dated for a bit. But, yeah, so I emailed her and was like, hey, I'm signing us up for this. And she was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And then so we both, I don't know how Victor got to bring somebody they met that morning because we both had to do Skype interviews like you. Your mouth is just agape right now.
I'm just sitting here with like my jaw literally on the table. What?
Yeah, that's how I reacted.
Well, first I feel like we're probably not supposed to share that on a podcast.
Probably not. But yeah.
But no, I had no idea. I thought that everyone was legitimately couples. To my I literally
maybe I was lied to.
I wasn't allowed to talk to you guys before we were in the studio.
Well, that was the other thing is like we were getting briefed about some of the stuff, and then I think Easy may have saw you.
Yeah.
And he came and he was like, "That's the girl, everybody."
Yeah.
And then the producers were like, "Shut the fuck up, dude."
Yeah. And then the little assistant, because we had a lunch break, and the nice assistant dude, like, came over and was like, Morgan, you're not supposed to be doing this. And I was like, what? Like, I'm just the Bachelorette. Like, it's cocktail hour. What are you talking about? And he, like, took a picture of me and was just like, you're not supposed to do that. And I was like, well.
Oh, shit.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than, you know, ask for permission.
Well, they also probably didn't tell you that, did they?
No.
Were they like, don't interact with these people at all?
No, just before the show. I wasn't allowed to be by you guys. And I was like, oh, are those the guys that I'm, like, talking to? They're like, yeah.
like, oh, yeah, okay. Morgan, get the fuck out of here.
I was like, okay, great.
But anyway, so Morgan's a dancer. So sidetrack. We had to answer questions, and then our ex had to basically say if we were full of shit or not. And then the next round was like you would ask. Well, no, I'm going in the order of how it actually is supposed to be edited. Okay. So the next thing is...
It's edited with the...
Wait, is it? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next round was a physical challenge, which
dun, dun, dun.
was horrifying.
Let's get high. So take off all your clothes.
The physical challenge, we had to perform a lap dance on our ex for Morgan.
Yeah, I don't know what weird threesome bullshit that was, but...
Yeah, that was fucking very bizarre. And what sucked was, so I'm a comedian.
Right.
I've been doing comedy for 11 years. And they asked us to, like, before the show started, they were like, we're going to go through, do a little run through, and this is how you're going to intro yourself. Mm-hmm. So just do like say your name, what you do, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So I was like, hey, I'm Joe. I'm 29. I'm a comedian and an aerialist. And then so this is my ex Liv or whatever. So then the guy was like, that was great. Don't say that you're a comedian, though.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to be like, I'm in entertainment.
Yeah. So, that's also a double standard because Victor got to be like, I'm a singer.
And a porn star.
An adult film star. So then they were like, just go with like the aerialist thing. So I was like, well, I also just started doing pole dance too. And the guy was like, go with that. And so I was like, hey, what's up? I'm Joe. I'm an aerialist and pole dancer. And then as soon as I said that, everybody was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, hell yeah.
So
let's go, dancer.
When we like do the episode, I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm Joe. I'm a pole dancer. But like I had taken 3 classes at that point or some shit. And then everybody's like, oh, Joe's gonna nail this lap dance. It's
I literally took the intro to pole dancing and I toured the studio.
Exactly.
That's it.
So then it's like, I'm doing a pole dance. The studio is so small. I'm a gigantic man. Like I'm kicking people.
Oh yeah, it's so small, so tight. They're doing this lap dance like literally right in front of me. And I'm like trying to watch it.
Yeah.
Watch you grind on your ex. Why would that like have anything to do with me deciding to go on a date with someone or not?
Yeah.
Can you grind your ex down dirty or what?
Do it for me, for my entertainment, Jester.
Right.
So then Liv is like cringing her face off. I'm like falling on people and shit. Like I don't know how long.
Knocking stuff over.
Yeah, dude, I knocked over part of the set at one point.
It's just giant.
Limbs
Doesn't
everywhere.
fit.
And so, yeah, and then after that, it was like the final round was Morgan asks our ex questions, and then she decides a winner. But goddamn, was that lap dance uncomfortable. Was that uncomfortable for you?
Yeah. Well, I also literally didn't know about that until I like read it on the
Well, they didn't really tell us what that was until we were already sitting in the studio. They're like, all right, we're doing a lap dance on your ex. Because they said that there was going to be a physical challenge.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah. And then they're like, all right, the physical challenge is you're going to do a lap dance. And then that's when everybody turned to me and they're like, get ready, pole dancer. And I was like, no.
I think something that's really interesting to bring up about doing reality TV is like, there is true, like, there's a lot of stuff, like, we were, asked to come here, asked to do this stuff or whatever, like, or we knew what we were going into. We freaking walked into the MTV studios that day. Mm-hmm. It's a job.
Yeah.
Really. A show. And, but there's also this real aspect, like, you had no idea what was going on. I knew nothing about any of you guys. Nothing. I wasn't allowed to know your name, your age. I wasn't even allowed to look you up before. Like, I didn't even know what you guys looked like.
Yeah.
They were like, what kind of guys are you attracted to? And I was like, men. I like
hot dudes.
Hot men. I don't know. They're like, oh, do you like the Zac Efron type? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. And that's literally all that I knew about what was going in.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't get many Zac Efron.
No, where was my Zac Efron?
Sorry about that, Morgan.
But Joe over here tried to kiss my ass the second I sat down in my little hot seat.
What?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a video of me calling you out on it on my phone because you were being like extra nice to me. You weren't really trying to kiss my ass, but you were being very nice to me the moment I was allowed to walk into the studio.
Wait, what did I do?
I don't remember.
Well, I guess I'm a nice guy, I guess.
Yeah, you were a very nice guy.
That was, because I was just like so uncomfortable. As soon as they were like, you're doing a lap dance. And then everybody was like, well, big expectations from Joe. I was like, great. This is going to go very poorly.
You're like, I've never danced before in my life.
Yeah, exactly. Also, what sucked is, so for me, what sucked the most was I had to go first for literally everything. Which sucked
made you
shit. It was like I would give an answer to a question that you would ask, and then it was like the next two guys had opportunity to top each other, and I was like, well, now I look like a piece of shit.
No, you gave really good answers.
It was like, what would you do if I was having a bad day? I was like, I don't know, I'd come over and like get you food and like just cuddle or whatever. And then the next guy was like, I'd probably like cure cancer. It's like, well, what the fuck?
Cure cancer and make you feel better.
Yeah, it was like,
take you all around the world.
Yeah, that was
what?
Fucking Victor. He's like, yeah, I'll take you to Bali or whatever.
I mean, if he's in porn, he's got to be making money, right?
Didn't you see that Mia Khalifa article that came out recently that said she didn't make that much money in porn at all?
I don't know. I know this one girl that I went to high school with, or like we didn't go to school together, but we were in activities together.
Uh-huh.
And she moved to LA and did porn, and she's doing really well.
She's doing well? Damn.
Good for her.
Hell yeah.
But also, he does make money from his music.
Yeah,
he is known for that.
Yeah, I mean, he's got like a good following on Instagram, right?
And his music is actually pretty good.
It's good, like R&B fucking
I'm down
music.
with it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's his brand.
That is totally
his brand. Is sex.
If you guys want to look this guy up, I think it's like Slickter Victor on Instagram.
Slickter Victor.
He's got he's got some tunes, man. The guy's got some fucking vibes going.
Vibes? He apparently really likes sex. Oh, he's single.
If
anybody's looking.
If you're down to be in a polyamorous relationship,
he's
Victor's
single
your man.
And a great artist. Check him out.
Good Lord, dude. What did you expect when you were going into that? Did you expect so I run my dating show, and I have to give a very long intro to all of the comedians that I book, because a lot of them are like, what if I don't want to fucking go on a date with the guy? What if I don't what gives him the right to question me? Why does he have to ask questions? What do I get to ask questions to him? It's like, guys, it's a comedy show.
It's just a show.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I was just excited to be at Viacom and MTV. I was like, oh, this is sick.
Right?
Ah!
Yeah, I was
real producers and lights and stuff. I don't know. I was just really excited.
Well, you were also making friends with everybody.
Oh yeah, that's my thing though. I want to be everyone's friend.
Yeah, you
genuinely
are friends with the producers and shit. I didn't even get their names, and then you're tagging them in Instagram photos. I was like, oh shit, I feel like an asshole now. I don't even remember
Robert Love. Yes, that's our director. He was great. Good guy.
He was a good guy. He was actually really funny, man.
Yeah, and he made me feel super comfortable.
Yeah.
The second I met him, which was cool.
I would have been down to hang out with that guy.
Yeah. Rob, if you want to come and do an episode with me and Joe on the show.
Dude, Rob.
Let's make a reunion.
If you're gonna listen, dude, that'd be dope. I'm supposed to have Easy and Megan on, and Amber never responded to me when I sent her the message. I was like, whatever. And I don't know about Victor. I think he unfollowed me already on Instagram. Yeah, well.
What did I expect going in? I don't know. I was just excited to be there.
Yeah.
And to be doing something.
It's nice to be doing shit,
Exactly.
Especially when it's I'm gonna be on MTV. I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
I got a free lunch or whatever.
All those, I got a really good free meal.
That lunch was dope.
I'll get paid eventually for the work that I did, because labor laws are important, people. If you do any shows, make sure you get that money, because you should not be on set for nothing, period. Anyways.
Yeah.
Quick social justice movement there.
Yeah, right? We got fucking labor laws. We got fucking... Aaron Brockovich? No, what was the Sally Field movie? Damn it. The Sally Field movie where she's in a union or whatever, but whatever.
Anyways.
Fucking, that was the worst fucking sidetrack ever.
Yeah, I don't know what that tangent was, but it's fine.
All right. You want to get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast
now? Sure, yeah.
So what usually goes on is I ask people about firsts and shit like that.
Okay.
So do you remember who, when, what circumstances do you remember who your first crush was?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I do. His name was Logan.
What happened? What made Logan stand out from?
Wait, are we talking about like my like elementary school crush?
Yeah,
or,
the
like...
first person that made you be like, oh, boys don't have cooties anymore.
Oh yes, it's this lovely lad named Logan. He's blonde hair and blue eyes. I'd see him, on the playground back in the day when life was easy.
Hell yeah.
And
playground love, baby.
Oh my gosh, wait, this is so dramatic. Okay, so I got Logan to agree to date me or whatever somehow.
Wait, how old were you?
I don't know. I'm in like 4th grade.
Hell yeah.
4th or 5th grade. Getting with the boys,
Yeah.
And then this new boy came to my school. His name was Trevor.
These are the whitest names ever.
I grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So Logan and Trevor. And Trevor was like really cool. Like me and Trevor vibed at that young age. And so then Trevor started to like me. And then Trevor was friends with Logan and they got in a fight over me.
Oh, drama from an early age.
Yes. And then Logan wouldn't pick up my calls anymore at his house. So I left a voicemail and he got in trouble and then never talked to me again. But then Trevor and I just fell into a preteen love story. It was lovely.
So why did Logan never talk to you again?
Logan got in trouble because he wasn't allowed to date girls yet because we were just babies.
And then you left a message like, Logan, I miss you.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You got Logan in
phone.
trouble. His mom's like, Logan, what is this?
I forgot about that. Yeah. Really. And then he like friended me on Facebook a couple of years ago and I was like,
is he hot?
No.
No.
Well, like, I mean, I don't know. I just looked at his profile picture like once.
Yeah. And then after that torrid love affair with Trevor.
Yes, Trevor and I actually became like really good friends and we were in this weird relationship throughout our preteen years.
Well, what happened? Like, where would you go on dates when you're like in 4th, 5th grade?
We had like a squad.
Okay.
And we called ourselves the Four Wimps. God, I'm giving like my whole life story. I haven't gone this deep back into my memory in so long.
The Four Wimps.
Yeah, the Four Wimps. We were an iconic group. Mm-hmm. And it was me, this other girl named Morgan.
So much confusion. So
much confusion, I know. And then there's this boy named Jack and Trevor. Mm-hmm. And so we four would like always hang out. And Trevor had like a super dope mom who would like drive us around to places and like just let us fuck around. And we'd go on vacations together.
That's so nice.
Yeah, we were just in love. It was great. And then I moved and that was the end.
That was the end of...
That was the end.
Oh no.
I know.
Was your heart a little broken when you had to move?
Oh, it was so sad.
Oh, no.
So sad.
Well, you were in Milwaukee. Where did you have to move to?
Well, okay, so Milwaukee, Wisconsin, it's like Los Angeles. You know how, like, there's Los Angeles, but there's also North Hollywood and Silver Lake and Burbank and Studio City. So Milwaukee's like that. So I lived in just, like, the general vicinity of Milwaukee my whole life. I moved around a lot, actually. Mm.
So you moved within Milwaukee, but it was just you were going to different schools now or
different
something?
schools and stuff like that.
And then you wouldn't see Trevor anymore?
I wouldn't see Trevor anymore because I was like 10 and didn't have a good car, obviously.
Well, how far away was it?
It's like 45 minutes.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Silver Lake to Van Nuys.
Yeah, my mom was like, I'm not down to drive for those fucking play dates.
Oh, no.
So that was the end of that.
Oh. And you're still friends with him, though?
No.
Oh, no.
Well, I think we're like friends on Facebook. God, that's so sad to say.
Why? Why is that sad to say?
That just sounds so lame. Like, oh, he's my friend on Facebook.
That's like the least amount of friendship that you can have, though.
Yeah.
You can be like, wish him a happy birthday or whatever when he pops up.
Maybe.
Are you even on Facebook anymore?
Like, no.
Yeah, I don't really hop on there too much.
I'm on it for my mom, really, because she posts on it a lot, and so like I feel like I should go like her post, because they usually include me.
That's very supportive of you.
Yeah, I support her.
But you're like, look at Morgan dancing on this whatever.
She's like, look, Morgan just posted a new video.
That's so adorable.
Yeah,
I blocked my mom on Facebook.
Oh!
Dude, she got Facebook like 5 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and I was immediately, she was like, I just got Facebook. I was like, cool, blocked.
Blocked.
Dude, my mom would not want to see what I'm fucking doing on Facebook.
Ooh.
It's a lot of like ranting, and some of my joke posts get people pissed off at me.
Little controversial.
Little controversy.
That's
Little controversy.
okay.
Ain't nothing to, get.
It's necessary.
Yeah. So was Trevor or Logan we like your first kiss?
Trevor was my first kiss.
First kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember it?
Yeah, it was Truth or Dare.
Oh, man.
It was Truth or Dare, and
Classic.
it was to make out on the stairs. And I was like, it's pretty young.
Was this the Four Wimps?
This was the Four Wimps playing Truth or Dare.
Nice.
Iconic moment. I'm going to send them this podcast. I haven't talked to them in years, but I'm going to just send it. But yeah, we were dared to go make out by the stairs.
Did the other Wimps watch?
No. It was just us, and it was really awkward.
Did anybody else get dared to make out with each other?
Yeah, that was a thing.
Oh, it was just like everybody. I dare everyone to make out with everyone.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the most 4th, 5th grade thing ever.
I dare you to kiss that boy. Gosh. Racy children.
I know, right? They grow up quick, man.
Grow up quick.
These kids are spinning bottles. Did you ever play Spin the Bottle?
No.
I don't think I know anyone.
No,
that
I
has.
mean, it was a thing that was played, but I never played it.
Why not?
Because I didn't want to do that.
I was more of a Truth or Dare type of girl.
Yeah,
That was
Truth
when
or Dare
I
only.
smooched people.
Because I could, like, make Truth or Dare, so, like, if I sit closer to Trevor, maybe someone will dare me to kiss Trevor. Spin the Bottle, that's just, like, basically, like, a children's version of an orgy.
Yeah, dude.
It's kind of gross.
I never played it, but I'm like, I wish I would have.
That's why so many people have cold sores.
Dude, like 90% of people have cold sores.
Exactly.
It's fucking crazy.
From
man.
Spin the Bottle at an early age.
So
Telling ya.
you're single now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your last first date?
My last first date with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Last first date. I don't know, I went on a lot of dates this summer.
Yeah?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh.
Time. My last first date. God. Okay.
What? Do you not want to talk about it? You're like so embarrassed right now.
Guys, just like make me cringe so hard sometimes when you go out for a first date.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay.
What'd you do?
What did we do? Okay, well, obviously you took me out to eat, right? Because that's really the only thing you should be doing on a first date is feeding that bitch.
That's the standard.
That is the standard. So we go out to eat, and before we go out to eat, he's like, do you know any places where we can go, like around NoHo? And I was like, I don't live in NoHo, so no. Why would I know? Because I had an audition out there that day.
Yeah.
And actually, wait, no. This is not my last first date.
Okay. Well, I feel like we should continue
We should
this
continue
story,
this
though,
date.
and then
Okay.
get to the next one.
Okay, so.
Because you were like pained
like,
when you were thinking about this.
If only this podcast could have like emoji visuals, like how awkward I am.
I gotta
instantly.
get to work on like video of this or something. 'Cause
Behind the
sometimes-
scenes.
Yeah, sometimes people will do like really demonstrative hand emotions, and I have to be like, "Oh, Morgan is doing this right now," you know. Like you did it, and I was like, "Oh, Morgan's cringing right now."
Okay, so
Know any
Also-
place in NoHo?
I don't know any places in NoHo. Also, I found this guy on Tinder, which is
Hell
just
yeah.
like, I don't know. I was just bored.
Yeah.
I'm just bored. So, and I thought he was cute, I guess, until I get there.
Uh-oh.
I get there, and mind you, I'm a tall girl.
Yeah.
I'm a tall girl, and it's not that it matters if you're shorter than me or taller than me, but, like, if I have an option, I want someone who is taller than me.
Yeah.
And also, mind you, in this guy's, like, profile, he's, like, very, like, distinguished pictures of himself. Like,
So like headshots or suits or what?
like, suits, and, like, he's with his friends at a bar. Like, he, like, seems like a cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, where should we go in NoHo? He's like, I don't really ever go there. And I'm like, okay, why are we going to NoHo? Anyways. So we pick a place in NoHo to go to. And he shows up, and on his pictures, he looks very tall. Turns out he's actually just the tallest of his friends.
Oh, that little visual trick.
I'm like 5'9", 5'8", and he's definitely rocking like a 5'5". And I'm wearing heels.
You just fucking...
So I'm literally...
You showed up like
quite literally 8 inches taller than him. And I'm like, oh god. Okay, so I was like, if we just sit down, like, it won't be as weird, right? Yeah. No, I'm definitely still like much taller than him when we're sitting down. I'm like trying to like slouch back in my seat, and I'm like, God, this is weird. Just don't lie about your height.
Well, did he lie about his height?
Yes.
Did you ask him how tall he was?
Not specifically, but...
Well, how did he lie?
He said he was tall.
Oh, yeah. I guess tall is relative.
I mean, but I guess it is kind of weird to have in your bio.
Well...
I should have suspected that one.
Well, most of the time people ask how tall you are. Or I will just put how tall I am because I've been asked
usually,
so many times.
He had something like tall, dark, and handsome. Something like that, but not the dark part.
Mm.
I don't remember.
Tall,
exactly.
handsome.
Tall,
pale, and handsome.
Tall, pale, and handsome.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing with my pictures, but according to every woman that I've ever met off of a dating app, and even like comedians, so I did a comedy festival a couple years ago, and I didn't know anybody there, but they just saw my headshot or whatever, and everyone, based on solely pictures of me, thinks that I'm a lot shorter than I am.
Really?
And I don't get what's going on with it.
No, I definitely get the tall vibes.
Well, you've met me.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, you met me first.
I met you on a dating show in person first.
You saw how gangly and lanky I am.
Yeah, but I'm also gangly lanky,
yeah.
So, like, I get it.
But, yeah, everybody that has come on this podcast is like, oh, wow, you're a lot taller than I thought you were going to be. It's like,
thanks.
What am I doing? But, anyway.
So, anyways, show up, he's, like, way shorter than I am. He's wearing, like, trash clothing.
Really?
I'm just like
what?
Like he's wearing, like, a band t-shirt, which is fine. Band t-shirts can be cool.
Yeah.
But he's wearing, like, a band t-shirt and, like, cargo shorts, and I'm just like, what?
Cargo shorts.
You're shorter than me. I don't know what you're wearing. Like, I just don't know what this vibe is, bro.
Yeah.
And then... something that I have experienced a lot of guys messing up on first dates is talking about my Instagram. Because, like, you know, I got some racy pictures on my Instagram. Not really, but, like, tasteful.
Your Instagram isn't as, like, racy as some people.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't got, like, butt shots or anything on there, but, like, I wear a lot of crop tops
Yeah.
or bras or whatever. I'm a dancer, so I have some sexy dance videos. And they'll, like, be like, I saw this post on your Instagram, and I just wanted to say you look so good at it. And I'm like, that post is, like, from 10 weeks ago.
How far back are you going, bro?
Yeah. I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, it wouldn't have been weird if he just liked it. Yeah. He pulled up one of these pictures on my phone where I'm in this black bra, and I'm, like, in a bunch of flowers. Like, realistically, it's like this nasty ass bush in the park, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And it looks like a fragrance ad or something. And
good Insta shot.
Yeah, exactly, a good Insta shot. And it's so heavily edited, not even gonna lie. Yeah. But he's like, you look beautiful in this. So he pulls it up, and I'm like, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks. Yup.
I feel like you're not the type of person to take that compliment. Like, there are some people, you don't seem like, there are a lot of, like, self-involved people.
Right.
They're, like, influencers and shit, where if you do that, they're like, stop, thanks, tell me more, which other pictures do you like? But I feel like you don't seem like that type of person.
I'm usually like, okay, if it's recent and someone makes a comment about it to me in person, I'm like, oh, like, thanks. But, like, if it's old, I'm like,
I mean, 10 weeks, that's pretty far back.
That's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I don't know. It's Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, I like to post pictures where I look good on it. That's really all the app is for, right?
Follow Morgan on Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram. It's Morgan N. Creed.
There you go. You can see all those sexy bralette, crop top dance videos or whatever.
Swimsuit pictures. Ooh la la.
So he pulls up the Instagram post.
Yeah, he's just talking about how hot I am on Instagram. And I'm like, yo, am I not
what about me in
hot
person?
Right now? Like, did I not meet your expectations?
Like this is who I thought.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, for sure. Yeah, thanks. And then it just ended with him trying to kiss me at the end of the date, and I was just like,
Matrix bullet dodge.
Literally, he came in and I sucked my chin so deep into my neck, I probably traumatized him.
You ruptured your trachea or something.
Yeah, I was like, ugh. And then, instantly blocked and never spoke to again.
Really? He blocked you?
No, me.
Oh, you blocked him. Okay.
Block is
crucial.
Yeah. I got a lot of people blocked. I'm sorry for y'all out there. But I'm really not. You don't need to see what I'm doing. It's fine.
Oh, man. So what was the actual last first date that you had? Because you said that this one actually wasn't.
Let's not talk about
Okay, we won't talk about that one. Okay. So you were on Tinder at least, right?
Yes, I've been on Tinder many times in my life.
Are you on any other apps?
No, and I'm not on them anymore, so y'all...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no. Dating apps are not it, but Hinge is actually a really great dating app.
That's my thing.
Hinge is a good one.
Hinge is the one where it's like, hey, we're going out.
Yeah. Let's go actually, out.
I think Hinge is the best one because you can show off, more personality. You can post, videos and stuff.
Yeah, and, if you guys don't know Hinge or you haven't been on Hinge or anything, they ask you questions that you fill out, and I think you can have 3 questions on your profile. Mm-hmm. So then that's an easy conversation starter too.
Yes, good to ice break.
Because otherwise, I feel on Tinder usually it's just your picture, college, profession, some weird fact about you, and your pictures of your dog.
See,
Is that not what Tinder is for?
That is exactly what Tinder is for. I always try on Tinder, when I'm on there trying to date, to have pictures of, interesting things that I'm doing, where it's these are obvious conversation starters,
Okay.
So it'll be the first picture will be just a picture of me. Hey, what's up? I'm Joe.
Hey, what's up? I'm just your
The next one will be
the
next one will be me doing stand up. Then the next one will be me doing circus stuff. Then the next one will be me out with a friend or something. There are so many things on there for women to ask about.
Right.
Never
because we don't want to ask you first.
Yeah.
Women just love attention. We're just attention suckers.
You just want attention.
Exactly.
That song,
we just want attention. So obviously, and any girl who says she doesn't want attention is fucking lying. Okay. We want you to message us first, not be creepy, and then we'll engage.
Yeah. Have you ever had any success stories from Tinder? Have you ever meet a boyfriend or anything?
I did.
Yeah?
I did. I had a long-term relationship with someone that I met on Tinder.
Nice. What happened?
We're not going to talk about that.
No. Oh, no.
But we're great.
Yeah.
That person, yep.
Okay.
But it's actually quite an adorable love story. We were both not supposed to be on Tinder because we were both 17. And I believe you had to be 18 to be on Tinder. We were both 17. Illegal. And we both lied to each other and said that we were in college. We were not. We were both seniors in high school. And we met and just fell in love and were together for a really long time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tinder can work.
Tinder, yeah, I had a girlfriend
Absolutely.
for 2.5 years I met from Tinder.
Is that how you met Liv?
Yeah, that is how I met Liv.
Hey!
Yeah, through Tinder.
Also, something really weird about this show, I feel I'm oh yeah, I know your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but whatever. We all knew what we were getting into.
Yeah.
Except for you don't know Easy or Victor's ex-girlfriends because they never fucking dated their people.
Yeah, I'm like kind of shocked about that. But see, that's how they get away with it being reality TV because I really didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know it either. Easy told me. So Easy was the...
What?
He was like the you on my game show where he was like the judge and he got to pick a winner.
Okay.
And after the show, he was like, dude, did you know that... I think that like you and Liv were the only people that were actually dating. And I was like, what? Like after Amber... Like, the crux of their relationship was, like, Easy was just, like, such a loving boyfriend. He helped me through all these hard times and shit. And
I was like, wow, this guy sounds lovely.
Yeah, dude,
They didn't even date?
Even during the lunch, like I said to Liv, I was like, dude, Easy's fucking winning this shit, dude. I was like, this guy is just...
said it.
It was just the most infallible person. He was so sweet. He's such a sweet guy. He's a sweetie, man. But anyway, so that fell apart. You've been on a bunch of dates this summer. Anyone stick out as dates. Like just fucking what are you thinking, dude?
It's more so, oh, this is gonna sound weird. It's more so the guys that like really messed up before even meeting me.
Oh, okay. So how are guys messing up before they meet you?
Okay, anytime you message a girl and you say something sexual, it's probably creepy and weird unless I've met you before.
Yeah.
Or we're talking or instigated any sort of anything. Ooh, actually, here's a good one. My biggest pet peeve this summer was because I don't know if I just had a sign on my forehead that said like I'm single and desperate. But I think that's just what people were picking up. Because, like, I would go to stores and, like, the cashier or the busser or whatever would be like, oh, like, what's your Instagram? And I'm like, I have to give you it because everyone has Instagram.
Oh, yeah. I saw you post this on the story the other day. Yeah.
So many people swiped up and were, like, so upset. That's why I have to say it. So...
Yeah, go on your rant about that.
Oh, God. Okay. So, first off, I'm pressured to give you my Instagram. This goes for anybody, like, ever. Like, say you ask some girl at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Whatever. Or you work there. Ask me for my Instagram. I have to give you it because everybody on planet Earth has an Instagram. We've all had them for, like, 8 years now. They're a part of our culture. You don't not have an Instagram. So... I don't know what just came out of my mouth there. I feel like I said that really wrong. Instagram.
No, because everybody has Instagram. You feel pressured to give it to people when they ask for it.
Give it to them. So I give it to them, and then I feel like I have to follow them back.
You don't have to do any of that.
I mean, I don't usually, but I feel like I do. And then they, like, message you something. I could read one.
Yes, please break out the fucking text messages here.
This is a good one.
But also, you don't have to give it to the people. It's just like, hey, can I get your Instagram? You can just be like, nah, I'm good. You're a cashier at Nordstrom Rack. I'm good.
Okay, but I'm nice. See, like you said, like I like making friends everywhere I go.
Yeah, you are a very like affable, friendly person.
Yes. Okay. Ooh,
We're pulling up some messages from the creeps.
Okay, so the whole purpose of this is do not ask for the Instagram and send a creepy DM. We can talk about how to send not a creepy one.
Okay.
If you want to get some
We'll do that
attention.
after reading some creepy
ones. But yeah, here we go. Okay. This is from someone who works at CBS. Okay. And the point of this, don't do this because that means I can never go there again. Okay? I can never go here again because of this. It's tragic. Okay. Hello, Morgan. Do excuse me. As I thought I already messaged you, I do what I am...
Oh.
I do what I am able to keep up with my proverbial peeps.
You want me to read this?
No.
I'm in some trouble here.
Fine. Okay. I checked out some of your images, as in my Instagram. I was not aware you are a model. However, I am not surprised. You are such a beautiful young lady. Though I am disappointed that I will not see you as frequently, I am glad you at least have company of your mother, because my mom just moved here on Friday.
Oh, hey, what's up,
Who
Mama
seems
Creep?
like a very sweet lady. If I'm not being too bold, sometime when we both have mutual availability, would you be interested in meeting up?
Is English this person's first language, you think?
Yeah.
Because that is like a very eloquent, like flowery language DM.
Yeah, that one was a lot.
That's an intense.
But see, I can never go there again.
Yeah, that is a ballsy DM, number one. Well, also, like, there's a million CVSs. Are you really like...
I lived by that one.
Well, you moved.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Fucking goodbye to that guy.
There was another one that I just had.
Well, what did that guy
like,
look like?
Weird.
Was he like your age?
I have no idea.
Let me see.
Let me see if you give the gauge.
I will.
I mean, he's not hunka burning love, but he's definitely not young and thriving.
Oh, yeah. No. That guy's getting a no from me, dog.
He's getting this hard swipe.
Oh
my gosh. Shout out to LGBTQ couples because my two friends fell in love and they just posted a picture announcing it.
Well, that's great.
They're public.
That's congratulations to
Yay,
those people.
anyways. Sorry.
I was going to say, little side note, scrolling through Morgan's Instagram. Oh, my gay friends just
Oh my god, my gay friends came out. Love it.
So what are your tips for doing a good DM? Because I don't think I've ever successfully, I also don't think I've tried too often.
The DMs can be successful.
Yeah. How do you go about doing that?
They can. So, guys or girls, if you're a real ballsy girl, which you just fucking should be because it's 2019, who cares?
Yeah.
I think the best way to get into someone's DM is to swipe up on their story and say something.
How do you...
So,
like the reaction thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, okay, first off, men. If a girl's posting a picture in her bikini and being like, hot girl summer, suck my dick.
Yeah.
That's probably why she's posting it. Mm-hmm. Let's be real. Or she's just a confident woman who's like, I look good in a bikini, which is also great.
Yeah.
She's posting it because she wants someone to see it. So either you might be that specific person that she's posting it for, or
you're not. You're definitely not. She's trying to make an ex jealous.
Or flex on my ex. No. Or make yourself that person that's like, oh, hey, I noticed how good you look in this thirst trap you posted. Hey, what's up, girl? Hard eyes.
I don't think that's good.
Okay, maybe don't say that.
That's not a good one.
But I'm giving the example. Like, okay, say I post bomb bikini pic. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm posed like this.
Morgan N. Creed.
Morgan
bomb
N. Creed. Bomb bikini pics. Someone's gonna go to my profile picture and be like, what the fuck? Sorry. Post a pic on my story. It's a cute boomerang.
Yeah.
Because attention.
Yeah.
Catch
Charlie
your attention. Charlie Puth. And then someone swipes up with the heart eyes or the fire emoji, or they're just like, oh, damn, I see you.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good way to slide in, because then I know, okay, he's interested in me sexually, or whatever, or I'm a bro.
Yeah. Have you ever, gone out with somebody based off of a DM slide?
No.
Yeah, there you go. Morgan's full of shit, everybody.
I've helped other people get set up in the DMs.
Okay. Like a guy that you helped, you're like, send the fucking hard eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
I've hooked up many of my male friends, because I don't know why, but, I just attract a lot of bros.
Well, you're a bro.
I'm a bro.
You seem like a stoner.
Never.
Yeah.
Have I ever smoked marijuana in
really?
my life?
Have you never? Yeah, you definitely have. You're fucking doing it right now.
Nope. I would never. Marijuana is bad for children. But yeah, I've hooked up a lot of my bros with girls.
Were they like friends of yours? Not the bros, but the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't count.
That does totally count.
Because then you're probably like putting in a good word.
They slide, and then they're like, "Oh, is so and so like cool?"
Yeah, you're
and
putting
I'm
in
like,
a good word
yeah.
though. That's a different. It's not the stranger.
I know a couple that has. Pause the fucking game here. Okay, actually, I know a very successful couple. Professional athlete DM'd one of my best friends.
Whoa. Wait, professional? Okay, that's also different.
No!
He's a professional athlete?
But he doesn't have like 5,000, 100 billion followers.
Okay.
He's like a
scrub.
Small professional
He's
athlete.
just fucking nobody.
No!
He's a scrub piece of shit.
It was like his first professional season, okay? Or something like that. Anyways.
Yeah.
He DM'd her. And he was like, yo, I have never seen anybody that looks like you before. You're stunning. Let me take you out to dinner. And she's like, okay.
Wow.
And then they
Is he a good-looking guy?
Very good-looking guy.
That probably helps that he's a professional athlete, though.
Yeah. But now,
yeah.
He's playing his sport in another country. And they're long distance together.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. But they'll get married and live together happy forever. Well, so... that disgusting.
I hope for the best for that couple. I hope that they have like a really good relationship. I don't see it working out. But I hope it does.
But like fingers crossed.
Yeah, professional athlete in another country.
He's a great guy.
Okay.
He's a great guy. What other first do you want to know?
Well, I want to know if you had the worst first date that you've ever had.
Oh, you want to know what the worst?
The worst first date.
Oh, easy. Okay, so I'm like 16 years old, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I gotta stop doing that. I've done that where people are like, I was 14 and I'm just like, hell yeah. I'm just fucking such a creep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to jail.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Me?
Yeah.
16.
Ah.
You?
15.
Wow. Morgan.
Promiscuous.
Scandalous. Trevor, the four
No,
words.
it's not Trevor. I mean, I'm glad that I just shared that for whoever to hear this, but
15.
whatever. Yeah. But anyways, I'm 16 years old.
16.
First date. 16. And I hate seafood. Like, when I say that, I hate it. I have tried to eat it so many times. I always want to barf it out. Like, I hate the smell of it. It makes me sick. I hate it. Mm-hmm. So, this guy and I are set up by my friend to go on a date. And, like, I had seen him around or whatever. Like, I didn't really know of him or anything. I was just like, oh, he's hot. Cool. Needs a car. Cool.
Yeah, that's crucial.
It's really all that matters
16.
when you're 16.
Yeah.
And so he's like, all right, let's go get dinner in Milwaukee somewhere. I'm like, ooh, exciting, right? I get to go to the city. And I was like, okay, I'm down with like anything, just not seafood. Like, I really hate fish. Mm-hmm. And he's like, okay. And so he picks me up and we're driving and he's like, it's going to be a surprise where we're going. I'm like, oh my God, so cute.
So
16-year-old love movie. I'm going to marry this person or something. Like, I'm excited. And we get there and it's a sushi place. And he's like, I thought we could try something new together for our first date because you said you don't like fish. So
this is
thought
fish,
we could
but with rice.
Try sushi together and make you try it. This is my first date. Like, I had never even talked to this guy before. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell?
You laid one ground rule.
One rule.
Immediately violates it.
One thing. And so we get there, and I'm, like, gagging. Literally. I'm like disgusted that I'm sitting here. And I'm just like, can we just go?
Yeah.
And so then he took me to, like, some dry food place. Drive-through is what I meant to
it's
say.
A dry food
I meant to say drive-through.
Like that astronaut ice cream?
Yeah. I've left so many dates.
Really? Just up and left?
Yeah.
How?
100%. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not down.
Really?
I'm going to go.
That's refreshing to hear. My roommate, he does that, and he's a guy.
Yeah, I would just be like, I don't know.
That's
Why waste my
ballsy.
time? Why waste your time?
That's so ballsy. I feel like most people are like, oh, I feel like I gotta stick around and be like polite or whatever, you know. But
nah.
yeah, fuck that.
Nah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't think I could ever do that.
No.
I've been on some real shit dates where it's like I just want to leave, and it's like I don't.
So then I just get up and go.
Man.
You know, you could even, like, if you really wanted, bring your friend into it, and then, like, you have your friend call you and be like, oh my god, I'm in labor!
Have you ever done the, like, just you get up to go to the bathroom and then just walk out the door?
Yup.
Man. What are guys doing that makes that
just
happen?
Like, so, like, cocky and annoying, or, like, saying really inappropriate things right off the bat. Like, I'm down to be, like, freaky deaky, but, man, if this is my first time I'm meeting you...
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, pump the brakes.
Yeah, this one guy was like, would you let me do coke off of your ass? And I was like,
Maybe 3 months from now, but this is our...
Exactly, no.
He said that, like...
I was just like,
From the get?
No, like, we were, like, talking, and, like, talking about, like, partying and stuff and, like, that in LA.
Yeah.
And he was like, would you let me do coke off your ass? And I was like,
I
I haven't even hugged you yet, yo. Like, that's a lot. Yeah.
Fucking gross, dude. That's so gross. Oh. Yeah, just thinking about your ass, disgusting.
Yeah, no, I'm literally trash.
I'm so sorry. I had to
Literally
fucking roast
trash.
you really quick. That's so bad.
You're only saying that because I made you be a part of an MTV dating show.
You didn't make me, but oh boy, was it fucking...
What did you expect?
I was expecting more of like the questions, because I got hit up through my website because I run my dating game show with the comedians, and they were like, we saw that you do that, we thought you'd be good for this, and so I was just like, okay, this will be kind of like the dating game. And then in the before we got into the like studio where we were filming, they give you a rundown of how the show works, and then the guy was like, it's basically like the dating game. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to hit this out of the park. I host the dating game.
Right.
Like, this is my shit.
Yeah.
And then he was like, and then there's a physical challenge. And I was like, dude, I'm fit. I'll fucking get physical.
You're like, okay.
I go to the gym, bro. I do circus.
I'm pole dancer.
I just started pole dancing. And then they were like, dude. So I was kind of expecting it to be like how it was minus the lap dance, which was but it made me...
Did you expect this beautiful young blonde pony to walk through the door?
I didn't. Is your hair the same color?
So
I felt like it was like more purple.
yeah, it was more purple the day I came on the show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you came in, I was like, well, this girl's definitely hot, but I was like...
Hey! That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, Morgan, you're hot. Were those your clothes, too?
Yes, those were my clothes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good outfit.
Thank you.
But I could see how, like, Morgan's whole thing through this fucking filming was like, my ass is so sweaty. She's wearing, like, a pleather skirt or something.
Yeah, I was
It
literally
like
wearing, like...
latex or something.
like, latex pleather skirt. And I'm, like, trying to keep in mind that there's cameras, and I'm sitting on a chair, so I'm like, okay, like, I can't, like... Because naturally, like, I want to sit like this,
Yeah.
you know? So I'm like, okay, I have to sit like a lady, and I'm wearing this fucking mini skirt and a crop top.
Yeah.
You know, just casually.
Yeah, just cash. But, yeah, so it kind of went how I was expecting. I thought that there was one question that bothered me on it.
Was it the packin' or lackin'
Yeah.
one?
There was one question that Morgan has to ask our exes, and it was like, hey, are these guys packing or lacking? I was like, what
Okay,
the
but
fuck?
it's MTV. I have the hiccups. It's
Yeah.
MTV, like...
Yeah, well, during the rundown, it was... The question that they gave us was like, is these guys, like, open, like, kinky or not kinky or something? And then when
that is not the question card they gave me.
When they got to filming, they were changing. It was like, ladies, are these guys packing or lacking? I was like, what the fuck kind of body shame question? What if there was a guy there and the girl was like, this motherfucker's got a micro dick?
I would have died. If anyone was like, oh, they all have small penises. I feel like that would have been the best
That would have
outcome.
been so funny. That would have been...
Everyone was like, they suck.
Yeah, everybody was just like, no, these guys' dicks are trash, you know? It would have been hilarious to meet Victor.
Okay, but what the hell? They didn't even ever see their penises before.
Yeah. Well, that's what was funny to me, because especially now, Amber was like, yeah, he's packing, and... Or no, she said packing with a question mark, and was like, well, what do you mean by packing? And then Jazzy was just like, we talk about his dick, girl.
Yo, me and Jazzy vibed so hard doing that show together.
You guys are BFFs?
Yes, we had so much fun.
Dude, Jazzy.
Yo, I want to go on a date with Jazzy.
Dude,
I'm straight,
I want to go on a date with Jazzy.
I want to go on a date with Jazzy.
Dude, she's so hot.
Yeah, her.
I never saw her before.
Followers.
I've been doing comedy for 11 years. I've been like out here doing it for 2.5 years. I've never seen her. I've never even heard of her. And she's like, yeah, I'm do comedy. And then she was saying that she had a show at some place, and I never heard of that place. So I was like, damn, this city's fucking big, dude.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking comedians, and I don't even know half of these people.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think that she does like character stuff. Like I went to her Instagram. It was a lot of like characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of comedy that I don't do.
My type of comedy would just be me telling like all the fucked up stories of my life.
That's basically what I feel like comedy is.
Good. And then I think I'd be great at it.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about doing comedy?
Yeah, I have.
Have you ever... You seem like a person that would thrive in like improv.
Yes, I love improv.
Yeah, dude. You ever think about taking a class?
That was my favorite class in college.
Why don't you take it out here? It's like UCB groundlings type of thing.
I don't know. I'm poor.
There's like $500 a class.
Yeah.
Bullshit,
I can pay like $18 a class. Max.
But yeah, what were we talking about?
The
worst host ever.
We've like gone here and here and over there.
All over
just
the
hopping
place.
around.
So what do you look for in a dude? Like, what's your type? You got a type, or like, what's something that you're...
I really like the all-American, like...
Football jock.
Yeah. Into
That's
that.
some Midwest bullshit right there.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I do not like really associating with people, like, in my industry at all, just because, like, I don't know, I'm very attracted to, like, intelligence and people that have, like, real college degrees and...
The opposite of...
like, completely not me at all. You know? Someone that's, like, into finance. I don't know. Like, weird shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opposites attract.
Opposites attract, exactly. So I get to be, like, the extra ass flamboyant something that somebody will admire and love one day. And then I just need, like, you know, a nice, smart guy to handle my bills and Prada purses.
Handle your bills and Prada purses. There we go. I think you're on the wrong apps there.
Maybe I should join Seeking Arrangements.
Yeah, or what, a sugar baby or whatever.
Yeah. No, that's horrifying.
Do you have any specific deal breakers? Physical and not physical?
Not physical. Like, I mean, really the only thing would be, like, I'd prefer you to be taller than me, but, like, if not, I really don't care at all.
There you go. All right. Well, I got a couple more questions for you before we wrap it up, and I ask these to everybody.
Yes.
What is one thing that you would change about dating if you had a magic wand and could just change one thing?
That sex wasn't so, like, either, I feel like everyone either has this view that it's a really, really big deal or it's not a big deal at all. So I just wish it had some mutual respect for all parties involved.
Okay. I don't even know how to comment on that. Where it's just like, it's known that you want it, but it's not like,
or
hey,
it should just be like more able to like talk about it. Like I guess that would be the thing that I'd want to change, because like some people are like super like, hey, let's fuck on the first date.
Yeah.
And other people are like, I want to respect that more. And I feel like there's not an open communicator for people when they first start dating to like openly talk about that.
Yeah. I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that aren't honest about that too.
Right.
Where it's like, oh no, I'm looking for this, but they're like in the back of their mind, like, I'm gonna fuck this.
Right, and that's rude as hell. Or like also the people that are like, I want to sleep with him, but I don't know yet. And then you do it, and then like you're not fully committed to doing it. So then you're like, oh, it sucked.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
You gotta commit to the bit if you're gonna.
You gotta commit to the bleep.
Dude, that was like a lot of trouble with girlfriends that I've had where they don't commit to a bit. Like they try to be sexy, and then they just pull out last second, and it's like, no, you just ruined this. I'll tell you a story.
Okay, yes.
One woman that I was dating, she did this thing. She came over to my house wearing like sexy lingerie. Wearing nothing but sexy lingerie and like a trench coat. Like, ooh. Yeah, right?
Yes, girl.
Sounds hot, right?
Okay, I'm here for this.
Great plan. Awesome plan.
Yep.
In theory.
Yeah.
I open the door. She's wearing the trench coat. Mm-hmm. Open the door, and then she opens the trench coat to show like the sexy lingerie.
Yeah.
And then she went, "Do me," and I was like, "You ruined it."
Oh.
Like,
she was doing so good.
I know, it was so hot, and she was so like, that was awesome. And then just like the "do me," like a fucking 14 or something.
Like, do me.
No, it was "do me."
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah, right.
No, yeah, that's not cool.
You gotta commit to that kind of shit. If you're gonna do it, you go for it. Unless you're on an MTV
just go for it. I don't know. Get fucking weird.
Right? All right, cool. What do you think is the worst part about dating?
Everything. Emotions.
Have you ever fucked up a date where it was like, oh, this was definitely on me?
Absolutely. What happened? Oh my God. Okay. So there's this guy who I had like the biggest crush on when I was younger. Or not that much. I don't know. A little bit ago.
Yeah.
Had biggest crush on. I was like, he is so hot. He's so cool. Like, I could never be that cool or that hot. But like somehow I convinced this guy to go on a date with me. Mm-hmm. And I was just like super awkward the whole time. And I was like, hi. Like literally so awkward. Like I didn't know how to act around him. I was like, I'm trying to be cool, but I'm like awkward as hell.
I would love to see you try to be cool and like what your idea of like, I'm gonna be cool today.
It's like, I'm just gonna be really cool. Like he like smokes like cigarettes and like takes pictures. Like, well,
that's not good. That's not good for your health. Hot as fuck, though.
Hot as fuck, though. That's all that matters.
Lung cancer, so sexy.
Daddy.
Give me that emphysema cough, baby.
Yes. Oh, he got bronchitis. Yes.
All right. Last question before we wrap this shit up. Mm-hmm. What is one piece of advice that you'd like to give everybody listening about dating?
I think this is advice in terms of like you're in a point of your life where you want to like settle with someone. Mm-hmm. I think that there's two. This is also like not my quote, so just openly, but like I like really live by this. I think there's two different types of being in love. Mm-hmm. I think there's the love with another person, like the person that you're actually dating. And then there's the love of being in love with the thrill of like all the crazy shit that doesn't happen when you're in a relationship. So like going out on dates, partying, hooking up with people. You can be in love with that thrill, or you can be in love with somebody, and that's like true love. So when you are ready to no longer be in love with the thrill, you'll know, because you'll be in love with the thrill of being with that other person more.
That is very cool. That's like the subject of one of my favorite songs of all time, too.
Really?
Yeah, it's by a singer named Nico Case.
Okay.
And it's called Look For Me, I'll Be Around.
Hey.
And it's about, like, this lady, she's in love with a guy, and it's like, when you're done with, like, all the partying and all the thrill-seeking, like, look for me, because I'm the fucking one that you are gonna want.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this song hits so hard. Oh,
yeah.
Especially in LA.
Just gauge where you're at and be okay with that, and then know when you're ready to move on.
Hell yeah. All right, Morgan, do you want to, like, promote anything? You got a website? You got shit to plug?
I got Instagram.
Morgan N. Creed.
Yup, just Morgan N. Creed. I don't believe in Twitter because I don't have anything fun enough to say.
What are you talking about?
That's it.
All right, cool. Well, Morgan, thanks for doing this. I really appreciate you coming by.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
There you go, everybody. That was my chat with Morgan. Hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, you can follow her on Instagram at Morgan N. Creed. Yeah, it's a good time. Hope you guys had fun with it. I know I did. If you want to know more about this show, this podcast, etc., datingishardcomedy.com is the place to go. You can follow the Instagram at datingishardcomedy. You can follow me on Instagram at Joe Welkie to see where I'm performing all around the LA, California area. And who knows, maybe I'll start touring the country. Oh, that'd be dope. Anyway, if you guys could like, subscribe, rate, and review this podcast, that goes a long way in making it, something bigger than it is right now. So I'd really appreciate that. Tell your friends about it if you think it's interesting, if you like what you're listening to, if you like what you're hearing. I feel like we've done some really great episodes so far, and I really appreciate everybody that has already rated and reviewed, already told people about it, already listening, already subscribed. So thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's try and make this thing a big thing, Let's start a Dating is Hard movement. And, maybe we can all learn a little bit about ourselves and about dating and how to be better, more civil, self-aware people. Yeah, that's about it. Aside from, Dating is Hard show, live show is every fourth Wednesday at Pack Theater at 9:30. It's a by donation theater, so that means if you can throw some extra money that theater's way, it goes a long way in helping the theater run. And if you can't, guess what? You still get to come to the show and enjoy it. Wow, I really ran through that one. I am impressed with myself. Anyway, yeah, thanks again, guys. Please share it with your friends. Listen, give it a thumbs up, whatever, 5-star reviews, etc. All right, thank you guys. Later.